good evening, everybody. Welcome on a chilly Saturday evening. Hello there, Gary, Denise, Val. So, how are you doing there, Melinda?
I'm doing good, Grizz. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
I'm still laughing, though.
Yeah, right? Never a dull moment with me.
Oh, I'm telling you.
So, Lorna, Anna D, welcome, everybody. So, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, how to make a meal under $10. Everybody's like, what?
Exactly.
Everybody just looked at the screen like, is he really being serious? No,
right.
I'm being serious. Everybody always talks about food, so I ate. But welcome, everybody. Round of applause. So what are we going to do tonight?
Oh, Lord, I have no idea, really. I've got some cards out for, in case somebody wants to see what their totem animal is. But I guess it's just open, whatever anybody wants to talk about.
Aha. So, what's on your all's mind? What do y'all want to talk about? Let me get to my other screen here and get caught up on these comments here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start reaching out to them and saying, okay, guys, tell me a topic you want us to discuss.
And so, so I'll start out with this. So last night we're talking about if you don't know Jesus, how do you get to heaven? Okay. And we talked about people with disabilities and stuff. They get a free ticket, right? So somebody reached out to me after the show and they thought they were going to stump me. They're like, well, what happens if you were never brought up around God or Jesus in like a third world country or a communist country? And I was like, let me know when you want me to answer it. And didn't know anything about it. And so it's very simple. Jesus never taught anything along those lines. Right. However, our God is a good God. Mm-hmm. He is an almighty God. And he is very respectful, right? He's very kind.
Right.
So they do make exceptions. He does.
Right.
So, I mean, if you stop and think of everybody that lived on the earth prior before Jesus, where'd they go? So there are exceptions, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just because, you have to believe, because there are certain circumstances that you will not be even in touch. So, however, if you know about it, then that's a different story. So.
Right. Exactly. You hit it right on the head.
That was a good question. I thought he was going to stop me. Good try.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Because I knew exactly where they're going for. So, but it's, hey, I'm more, if you want to stump me, that's fine. You may stump me. There you go. Liana up on the board. What is my totem animal?
Okay. So let me focus on her.
Welcome, Liana. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're nice and toasty. Hey, Tyler. Welcome to the show. Gene Hudson.
All right, Liana. All right. So yours is the black bear. That's one of yours. We all have them. Most of us have at least 5 to 7, but yours is the black bear. And so to me, the black bear is one of my totem animals too, but it's about being a guardian, which means that you are a very protective person. You're gentle and wise, that type of things. And it's about you standing in your own power, basically. And you're there to help others, to guide them. You are like a mama bear. And you're also very intuitive if you just really look at yourself and say, I've got this. But you're more like a guardian to most people. So the black bear is one of your totem animals.
Interesting, Liana. So I guess we're related since I'm a grizzly, right?
No.
So.
Is it you?
Mm-hmm. So I tried the joke section yesterday on the last show, last night. They couldn't keep a straight face. I couldn't even tell a joke without laughing. So, and they're like, it's a stupid joke. I'm like, we're on the air. What do you want to do? Tell a nasty joke? I mean, I'm not that tight.
Right, exactly.
It's got to be clean. So, hey, Sue, Rosemary, nice to have you. Welcome. Round of applause for you guys. So who else wants to know their totem animal? Unleash the beast. who's curious. Melanie, welcome. I'm doing well. Kind of cold where I'm at.
Well, I see.
Oh yes, may I ask? Anna D wants to know what hers are.
All right, Anna, let me see here.
Hello there, Sarah. Welcome. Is that Sarah? Is that I don't know how to pronounce that one. Sarah with an I. Is that Sierra or Sarah?
That's the way I would say it, but
If I pronounce it wrong, I apologize.
they're not ready yet, so hang on.
And Stacey, I'll answer your question after this.
Okay. All right, here we go. Anna, you got the polar bear, which means that you're a mystic, because white is all about being mystical. This is about that you're stronger than any challenges that come your way. When you're facing adversity, go in it with having faith, no matter what it is, because that's the way the polar bear is. But it's also about you embracing your own gifts. And also, I would want to say with this, because what I'm seeing in it is you need to look at shamanism, because anytime this card comes up, it is very much so connected to shamanism. So I would suggest for you to check that out.
Interesting. So for the audio listeners, Stacy's asking, as a former Catholic, I struggle with all this topic. We're talking about religion and God.
Right.
I don't know what I believe anymore, but I believe there's a higher power, creator, spirit. I'm very confused. Well, first off, point one, religion's man-made. But if you take the fundamentals of the biblical reference and you believe in the concept that Jesus was born of the Virgin Mother, right? To save our sins, he was crucified, and you believe in those topics along the line, and you follow the biblical reference to live a good life and the commandments and without sin, then you shall be saved. But that's the fundamentals of it without getting into a big long lecture. What gets confusing is where you have these priests, pastors, whatever not, take what they learn and they put their personal belief or their personal spin on the basic knowledge, right? So the Bible is not religion. Bible is about prophecies, prophets, ancestry, and the pure bloodline. If you understand that, you understand the Bible. Because a lot of people get that confused. And that's why the Bible was made, to document things. And I'm not going a lot of details on that because we'll spin off, but hopefully I'll answer your question there, Stacy, because it can get very confusing. Good question, though.
Especially in the line, because Stacy is gifted, and you know, like a lot of times I get a lot of stuff, people saying to me, you know, you need to go and repent your sins because you see spirit, you do these things, and I'm like, really? And because they take the texture of the Bible out of text.
That is correct.
And so it can be very confusing. I was very confused for a while, but then I said, okay, I'm going to do me, and whatever my beliefs are is mine, and I don't push them on anyone else.
Well, for example, a lot of people say you should not cover yourself with tattoos, inks, or piercings, and all of that.
Right.
That's not what the Bible says.
No.
The Bible is referencing that you shall not idolize other gods and worship them.
Exactly.
And back in the day, that's what they used to do, was tattoo themselves to idolize their gods, whatever it was, the numerous gods of the ocean, sun, wind, whatever.
Right.
That's what they were referring to. Now, if you go back to Leviticus, I forgot 8:24 or whatever, and read a little further, it would actually explain that. Well, people will read that one comment and say, oh, your tattoos, you are a sinner, you're not going to heaven. That is not true.
No.
A lot of pastors and preachers and clergy members actually have tattoos. And if you look at them, they are significant religious tattoos that mean something to them.
Right.
So, and however, now if you notice the people that are in these churches or in these rows, you will actually notice the transition from the regular tattoos from the skulls and bones to the religious side when they made the spiritual journey.
Right.
And if you look at them, they'll explain that to you. So hopefully that answers that question, because I get that a lot. So very good question, though. Hello, Kelly Elliott. Pamela, sorry, I clicked off your question. Is RH negative? As big as a deal, some say. Psychic, strong, elevated intuition and vision.
Well, I am RH negative. And I know there's a lot of different beliefs on it and everything. Only thing I can say from what I know about it is, I got it from my mom, and I did not know because that I was RH factor until I got pregnant with my son. And when I went to have, because I did not know my real family at that time. And whenever I went to give birth to my son, I nearly died. And he did too, because he was he was A positive, I was A negative, and our blood wasn't matching. So they had to do a complete transfusion on him. And I was not aware of it. But I've heard the same thing. Whether it's true, I honestly I don't know. I just know
Very
that
good
I'm
question.
RH negative, and so sorry I can't really answer it because some people believe it, some people don't. I'm just really I don't look at it either way, really.
Denise, I have one question for you there. When they say when you die, you can choose to come back. So if our spirit relatives come to us, does that mean they decided not to?
No. So for example, when I passed, the couple of times that happened to me, I seen family members, but just because I seen them doesn't mean that they had not reincarnated and come back into a different life. Because you have to remember, when we're spirit, we can be at multiple places at different times. So they could be there welcoming you, plus they could be over here doing this because we're spirit at that time. So I mean, that's what I experienced anyway.
Good question.
Hmm.
Hopefully that answers. If not, let us know, 'cause I'm trying to catch up. Rosemary, hey Sue. Good evening. Welcome. Nice to have you. Val, SWPA. I like to know mine also, and thank you.
Okay. All right. Oh, wow. All right, Val, you got the snow leopard. So basically, what this says for you is you're self-reliant. You're very independent. But you're also solitary in nature. You hold integrity to the highest. You cloak yourself, and I say that with meaning that you cloak yourself whenever there's something that's going around that you're trying to figure out. Say, there's a situation in your family, but you're keeping quiet till you learn the whole aspects from everybody's point of view. But also there's something about a silent perfection about you. And as you look at this, you could see the perfection in this animal. So that's what you seek. So the snow leopard is definitely your totem animal, one of them.
Interesting. All right, here, of course, I hit the wrong button here. Let's see here.
I do that all the time, Grizz, with this.
I got so many windows open, I'll close them. All right, let's see where we're at here. Good evening, Cassie A. Nice to have you. Hopefully you're nice and warm and toasty. Let's see here. Scroll up a little more. All right, let's see here. Denise. Oh, okay, here we go. And hello, External X Wolfpack Paranormal. Welcome.
Well,
And let's see. I would like to know, Sue says, what comes up for me, please.
all right, Sue.
Don't worry about your name, Sarah. My last name, nobody ever can pronounce it, so I just give it up. When I go to restaurants, I say Brown. So
All right, Sue. Okay, yours is the pronghorn. So this is about opportunities coming in, but you take action on a lot of things. This really speaks about how your totem animal is there to help in different ways. So what I'm seeing for you, it helps you to move forward with confidence. I'm seeing to let you know that there is something about something coming up for you in the next, I'm going to say 2 months. And just remember, when it does, don't act quickly on it, because that's what the pronghorn is all about. It's about taking action, but also being cautious as you take the action. But whatever this is, I feel like it's an opportunity or a decision that has to deal with either a business or maybe doing something online, something that you've been contemplating, but don't jump into it all at once. But it will lead to success, but do it gradually.
Oh, interesting. Roger Blair, I do, please.
Okay.
Roger Blair. Hopefully you're doing okay, Roger. Nice to have you. Hello there, Rebecca.
Oh boy, look at this. So Roger, you got the peacock. So this is about being vibrant. The peacock comes in about, the colors, the vibrance of the person. You were born to shine. I'm seeing you're a type of person that is very grateful for things that you have and things that are coming in. You're always true to yourself. Okay, so but there's something that's going to be coming in that you're going to need to raise your vibration more, so you will be that vibrant. I feel it's something that it's going to irritate you, but it's nothing. I never see anything bad, guys. I'm just saying there's going to be life trials. I'll put it that way, and it's going to irritate you more than anything. But be your vibrant self when this happens, because that's how you'll get right through it without even being scathed. So
interesting. That's a nice one. Roger, I'm going
Rosemary.
to look at you a little differently next time. Rosemary, I'd love to know what my total animal
All
is,
right.
please.
All right, Rosemary.
Hello there, Kelly Elliott. Welcome. How you doing? Long time no see here. So, Melanie, you think I talk funny? You ever heard yourself? You got a sweet accent too. People from UK.
Oh yeah, I love it. All right, Rosemary, you got the deer, and the deer is about love. And this is really coming through for you, because I feel that sometimes you're harsh on yourself. You put the love out there for others, but you have a hard time loving yourself. So this is letting you know the deer spirit comes in, because it's all about love, but that includes loving yourself. I do see that there is something that you're needing to heal from, though, from love. And it could be, a losing of a family member. It could be just being hurt in every aspect of love. But you do see the light in all things, and you acknowledge your self-worth. So this is basically just letting you know the deer comes in for you because you are surrounded by love, but you're also about love. So
interesting. Sarah, Melinda, I'll take a card too, please. Very
alrighty.
much. Thank you.
Is that the name you was asking about, Grizz?
Yeah, with an I.
That is Soraya. Now, you're making me not say it. That's Soraya.
Soraya. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's Soraya.
Vetchers?
Yeah. She's one of my dear friends. So yeah, that's.
I do apologize for butchering the name.
Oh, Grizz, you ought to see me. They laugh at me. I'm just like, well, people, I'm sorry, but there's some names I'm just like, I have no clue. All right, Soraya. So look here. You got the tiger. So this is about fire. So you're very connected to the fire element. When you want to be, Soraya, you can be unstoppable, but sometimes you let your emotions come in there. But you have to realize you have to use your passion, which is your power. And that's where you're going to get ahead on things. Be bold. You could be a mighty force to be reckoned with if you stand your ground. So this is just coming in to let you know the tiger is there to set the fire underneath you. They're fierce. So there you go, girl.
Interesting. Anthony Lewis comes back and throws one on the table. What are your thoughts on the Ouija Jesus board?
I haven't heard of that.
I never had either.
No, the Ouija.
Now I heard of the angel boards and other
Yeah, I got
ones.
it. Yeah, yeah. A Ouija. Jeez.
Stacy, I cannot accept that Adam and Eve birthed all of us. Capitalism was used to keep us in fear.
Oh,
Well, I mean, where we come from? An egg?
oh God, here we go. Chris,
I'm just asking.
I know what you.
So, I mean,
Uh,
and I can really run with that one, Stacy. But so you are a product of your environment, and this is why. This is where Satan and evil is going to put doubt in your mind. This is what he is. See, somebody asked me once, if our God is so good, why did he have sin? And why does he have everything in destruction and people dying and go to hell? Well, that's very simple. Our God is very credible. He's wise. When he made us, we did not have sin. The sin was introduced into the Garden of Eden, remember, where they were tempted by the what? Forbidden fruit. That's where it all started. See, Satan, when he fell, he wanted God's position. Remember, he was right hand to the throne of God. He was beautiful, he sung and everything else, but we have free will. And we'll stop there because then I can run with that one. But it's a very good question. So, Karen's asking anything about
oh Lord, help us.
the 13th zodiac and no one talks about it.
I have.
That one, I don't.
I
No
have heard
clue.
of it, but I don't know a lot about it. I am going in deep about zodiac and astrology, but to be honest, right now I don't know a whole lot about it.
Melanie says, I don't do religion. I'm good. Others the way I want to be treated. Well, Melanie, that's your free will. That's your choice. You live in America, and that's fine. Absolutely. Kyle, oh, geez, both so blessed. Hello, Barb. Nice to have you. Nice to see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting to catch up here. Hey, Midwest Night Watchers, welcome to the show. Kyle Smith, nice to have you. Roger Blair, we got you covered on your totem. So let me catch up here.
Yeah.
Make sure I don't miss anybody. But no, feel free to ask any questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you, just like that Zodiac one. I don't know anything about that.
Okay, Stacey.
But we're not here to persuade you to believe in something other than what you want to believe in or change your thought process or your beliefs. That's not what we're here for.
Not at all.
So. All right, here. Sue would like to have a card, please.
Okay, Sue.
McCarthy. Hello, Sue. Welcome. Round of applause for you. Nice to have you. Hope you're nice and tasty warm right now.
Okay, so I'm about to drop them. These cards are huge. My hands are too small. So, no, they're not ready. And the way how I know they're not ready is when I turn it over, the card is cold.
Really?
Yeah. So when that happens, I've got to stop and clear them and redo because that's telling me they're not ready. Okay. So you got the dog. And that's every aspect of dogs. It could be, to me, part of them are wolves. But so this is about unconditional love. And this is about your energy. I feel like there's something that maybe you have been questioning. And this is about you have to choose to be happy no matter what you're going through. And let me tell you, I get that one for sure. But you are a protector, but you're also a friend. So when you tell someone you're their friend, you truly are. So this is just letting you know that you have a strong connection to the dog family, and that's just because you hold true to who you say you are and when you say you're a friend. So they're very much around you a lot, and I feel that you feel a very close connection to dogs.
Interesting. Next question, Lorna. Some of my dreams seem too real, especially when I go visit my people in the astral. Do you believe that could be so?
I do. I mean, dreams to me is there for a reason. Sometimes, like where I work on cases, sometimes I will have a dream that will show me some things on a case that I'm, especially if it's really bothersome to me. So I definitely believe that the dreams and the astral project, all of that is all tied in, and everyone needs to pay attention to their dreams, no matter how minor they are.
It's interesting.
Yes.
Now, in some cases, ladies and gentlemen, God does use dreams to comfort you in tribulations. People don't realize that, right? His words assure you of us peace. And when we're awakened, we are filled with joy and satisfaction. But a lot of people don't think about that. But that is true. Good question.
Mhm.
And astral travel is real, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And Gary Spikes, what is mine, please?
All right, Gary. Let's see.
Gary's going to be surprised. Hey, D. Crosley, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully, you're doing okay. Gary
Oh,
Spike Sr. I knew it.
Gary,
Be a good one.
look at this one. You got the Raven. And the Raven is all about magic and mystical and shamanism and all of that. Now, some people look at the dark birds as something of bad. I don't. The Raven is a he's actually a messenger from the Creator, and he holds gifts. So you need to pay attention, especially anyone that gets a bird of prey, because to me a raven is a bird of prey. You need to pay attention if you were to see that, because there will be a message that will follow shortly thereafter. Because the raven is about giving you wisdom and when you're needing the right word. So say you're in a conversation and you don't know how to really say something to someone. If you call upon your totem, which is the raven, he will give you the exact words to say. You're also very connected to the elemental parts of spirit. So the elementals that are out in nature. But you need to claim your space. And this is a very rare thing when I see this in a card, but you need to claim your space as the keeper of the mysteries. Because if you get Raven as one of your totem animals, you are a keeper of all of the mysteries. So remember that. It's very important.
Oh, interesting. All right. So now the next one up in line, Pamela.
All right, Pam. All right, Pam. Oh, wow. So you got the bison. And so the bison comes in, especially when, and this is for all of us, because all of us get the bison, especially the white bison, because this is the sacred buffalo. In Lakota, there's the sacred buffalo calf woman. And so she comes about, and that's why the white buffalo comes about. It's there to remind you of who you are, but it's also about the storms of life. So it's just a reminder that no matter what's thrown at you, you got it, you can handle it. But also it's about teaching of the gratitude and the being prayers, and to bring in abundance. So that when anytime you see the white buffalo, even if it's on TV, in a magazine, and this is for everybody's totem, you need to pay attention, because there's something that is going to be coming about. So I love the white bison, love it. So
Oh, interesting. All right, I got them all in line here. Next one up, Melanie.
Okay, all right, Melanie. Oh, all right. So you got the coyote. So the coyote is the revealer of truth, but he can also be a trickster. But when you see him, this is letting you know not to take things too seriously. Even if it is serious, you've got to step back and take a breather to know that it's going to work out however it's meant to be. But again, sometimes he comes into play, especially if you see him with your actual eyes, that someone is around, that someone that's around you is trying to trick you or is not being completely honest. So with him coming up as the revealer of truth, I feel that there's maybe something that you're wanting to know about and you're not getting the complete truth on it. But don't worry, the truth will be revealed. And just remember, there's going to be tricks that come along in your life, like there is with everyone's life. But just remember, with the coyote as one of your totem animals, you can call upon him, even though he's the trickster, he can help you to see the truth. So.
Interesting. All right, let me see here. And the next one is, I got them all stacked. Kathy A.
Okay, Kathy, let's see here.
Liana says, I'm jealous. I'll trade you cards there, Gary.
Oh my goodness, look here. Okay, so you got the wolf. And the wolf is also, to me, is a very sacred animal. He's the pathfinder. He can help you to release anything from the past to start new. Even you can call upon the wolf, because if you feel a very close connection to the wolf, then that means he is one of your totem animals. This also lets you know that you would be good to, as far as being a teacher, because you help others along your way of life. There will be challenges that's going to be coming, but it's going to only make your soul stronger. Just remember to persevere and do your secret prayers. Because around you, and the wolf is like a pack. You have your pack. And so he's just a reminder. He comes in to tell you, you're looking for your path. Well, he's there to show you if you pay attention.
Yes, absolutely. All right, I got them all in line here. Let me scroll back up. And the next one is Stacy.
Okay, Stacy. Sorry, Stacy, are you still on here? I hope so.
Yeah, I'm trying to play catch up, but I've got the questions in line.
Okay. I don't know. There's something with Stacy. I don't know what it is. Oh, Stacy. All right. You got the ladybug. So this is letting you know that when the ladybug comes into play, this is about your energy, how bright it is. I'm seeing something about when you're worrying, to think of the ladybug. Get the image of the ladybug in your mind's eye, because that is going to transport you from worrying to a different spot. Let me see here. I'm seeing that you gave all to something, to a situation that you were involved in. You gave it everything you had, but it still didn't work. And this is just letting you know it's not your fault, because the ladybug comes about to let us know we're good luck. We're not bad luck. And so when a lot of times people think because a friendship or a relationship didn't work out, they blame themselves. And also it's about you looking and paying attention to the color orange. Don't know why, but that's what I'm seeing in this card. So make sure you pay attention if you see that color also.
Interesting. She is here. So very interesting. All right. Next one up is Denise.
Okay, Denise.
Standing Stones, I got you in line, got you covered. Welcome, Missy Hammer. Nice to have you. Nice to see you. Jim's camera at Don. Hello there. All right, Gene Hudson, got you in line there.
Oh, wow, Denise. You got the dragon, Denise. And so this is about being connected to the supernatural stuff. You are an ancient one. You're very wise. Half the time you don't realize it though. This is also about paying attention to shape shifting, and what I mean, and that is in every aspect, not just in the supernatural world, but there are things that we think ourselves, and sometimes we can shape shift our minds. So this is what this is letting you know. No matter what you're experiencing, you need to shape shift it. You need to think on a different level. You're going to rise with dignity no matter what you're going through right now. And the way when, like with the dragon, there people's like, well, is there really a dragon? So to me, this is on the same lines as the phoenix. And so this is about what you see in your mind's eye. So if you envision the dragon, anything you're dealing with, you'll be able to adjust to it and deal with it on a faster scale. So
interesting. All right, let's see here. Get Denise check. Did we already do Rosemary?
yeah, we done Rosemary.
Did we do Stacy F?
Yes.
All right. And Kyle Smith.
Okay, I don't remember Kyle.
No. Denise says my birth year is the year of the dragon.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
All right, Penny, got you in line there.
All right, so Kyle. You got the fox, Kyle. So this is about you, and pay attention if you see a fox, because it's about being clever. It's about being swift, smart. You find solutions to problems when problems come up, but they also easily find you. Listen to your own instincts. That's the biggest message for this card for you, Kyle, is to let you know you don't listen to your own instincts, and that can lead you down the wrong way, on the wrong road. And this is also about, oh, Lord have mercy, be more romantic. So there you go.
Come on, baby, let's play this game. Come on, baby, let's play the game of love. All right, Francis, I have you in line while we play the DJ and start singing the game of love. All right, Deb is next up.
All right, Deb. You got the loon. So the loon is about being intuitive. So you're needing to listen to your own inner soul. That's what this card's really about. Trust your own intuition. When you feel something, or you're, whatever it is that's coming across to you, you need to pay more attention to it, because you have a way of knowing things. I'm seeing a lot of times you're wanting to seek solitude because you've got so much clatter and stuff going on around you. Right now, it's about you realizing who you are and loving who you are, and then stepping forth. And that's just what the loon does. It brings forth to show you that you need to be who you are and not to let nobody stop you from being that.
Interesting. Next up, Stacy. Yeah, we see your comments. Got you in line, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Samantha. I got you in line too, so you'll be follow suit here shortly. Stand by.
All right, Stacy P. I'm gonna say Stacy P because there's another Stacy on too. All right, Stacy P. Oh wow. You got the dolphin. So this is a water animal. So this is about someone that you're very connected to, and it could be someone in spirit, but they were connected to, because I do feel it's someone in spirit. I feel that they were connected to the water, to the dolphin, and this is one of the ways that they will let you know they're around. Right now is what the biggest thing I'm getting from this card for you, Stacy, is that you need to inhale, and when you do, think of the word confidence. When you exhale, release the word fear, because there's been some things going on in your life that you've been holding and bottling in. You're afraid to breathe because of it. You need to dive into it and release it. Go with the flow of things. Don't try to make something come about. Just go with the flow. And again, pay attention to the water elements, especially the dolphin, because I do feel that a loved one in spirit is trying to connect with you in that way.
Interesting. Next up, Lorna.
All right, Lorna, let's see here.
Welcome, Trish. Nice to have you. All right, Dee, got you in line.
All right. So yours is the black jaguar. So this is about past lives, though. This is about an old soul. I feel like when, even in this lifetime, you're walking through life and you're like, you'll see things, you'll notice things, and you think, well, where's this coming from? Because this sounds familiar, seems familiar. This is also, though, about you walking in confidence in this life. You have the power between this world and in the spirit realm. So when the black jaguar comes in, it's about you. It's trying to tell you to focus more on what you're wanting in life, and you can create that. So the jaguar comes in a lot of times when we're feeling depressed or we're having some issues that's we're wanting for them to go away, because the jaguar is of the night. So know that whatever's going on, it is going to be released in the next 3 weeks, and then you'll be going back to a new slate, and everything can start anew for you.
Hello, Brenda. Yeah, we see your comments. Did I miss you? I'm checking my list here because there's a way I can put people on a list. So I don't see on the list. If I need to, I'll add you. But yeah, we can see you. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Standing Stones is one. Are there 2 decks?
No, this is the same. I've used this one the whole time.
So how many decks are there, tarot?
Oh gosh, I have over 500. So yeah, there's all kinds of different. And see, this one, this is the deck that I'm using right now. This is about the spirit of the animals oracle.
I mean, where do you get those decks, or where do you
I
find them
found
at?
this one on Amazon, and I was just drawn to it. So you're very welcome.
Okay. All right, go back to my list here, and the next up, Pamela.
All right, Pamela. Okay, so Pamela, you got the orca whale. So here's another water creature. And this is about being a big adventurer. This is about you dare to do things differently from other people, but you sing your own song in the process of it all. I'm seeing something about travel coming in for you. And I'm seeing to let you know there's some kind of journey. And I say that because I feel like it's more of a spiritual journey that's coming up for you. And when it arrives, go through it with confidence. You're a very loyal person. And I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit with things. And right now is the time for you to do that, because when the orca whale comes in, this is about being bold and brave and strong. And that's exactly the words that describe you. So go on that adventure, because that's what the water element is letting you know to do.
Welcome, Mike Eagle. Nice to have you. And always nice to see new people coming in. Liana King, can you explain the difference between a tarot and an oracle decks, please?
Okay, so yes. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. All right. Here is, I use Bradley Valentine's, all of his. I love his decks. So this is a tarot deck now, and then there's the original tarot deck too. And so this is a good question, and I'm glad that person asked that, because hold on, let me find that regular deck. I'll use this one. Okay, so the original tarot cards. that everybody, well, not everybody, but some people are fearful of are these. And I just dropped the card. Hang on a second. Okay. So this is like the original tarots. 9 of Wands. And this is what they used back in the day. And a lot of people got afraid of them. And it's because of the pictures they depict, like, the devil card, the death card. People always looked at that as, that means death, and it doesn't. So then went from that to what I call the now time tarot cards, which is like Radley's cards. And he uses, like, this is the Queen of Earth, the Knight of Fire. So these are essentially a tarot deck, but he's using different images and different terms. Whereas an oracle deck, you will not get the queen of this or the king of that. Just like with those totem animal cards, there are no kings, swords, like this deck here. This is a magical wisdom oracle deck. So you will not get the kings, queens, the suits, like 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. That's the difference between the two of them. So I like them both. Some of my clients refuse to let me do any tarot at all for them. So, and it goes back to the original deck.
Awesome. Interesting. Welcome, Penny. Nice to have you. So, yes, that's very interesting. I know a lot of people don't know there's more than 1 or 2 decks.
Oh, yeah. Now, there's all kinds of decks.
Did we do Stacy F?
Yes.
I know we have some Stacy, so let me click her off.
Yeah, we did that, Stacy, yes.
And then we have Samantha.
No, we didn't do Samantha. All right, Samantha, let's see here, girl. You know what I think I'm going to do next time, if everybody's in for it? I'm going to do past lives. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do some past lives.
There are so many decks out there.
Oh, there. Yes.
Absolutely, Entity.
All right. So you got the puffin. So the puffin comes into effect when, you're dealing something maybe with a partnership. It doesn't mean, it could be romantically, it could be friendship, it could be a business partner. But this is always coming into effect to let you know, first, accept who you are. Feel confident about what you're bringing to the table on things. Because you do bring a lot of joy and happiness in. There's something to do with the community. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I just tell you everything I see. But there is something to do with the community that's where you're currently living. And to remember don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Because teamwork is what brings us all together. So the biggest thing for the puffin when it comes in is just letting you know to believe in who you are, to focus on you. That's the biggest message that the puffin brings about.
Interesting. You're getting some confirmation, yes, on the past lives. Several on that. And Tamara got you in. Samantha says yes. Okay. So let's resonate. Let's see here. The next one up to Karen Clayton.
All right, Karen. All right. So here you go. It's the cougar. So this is about for you to be more assertive. You do find power in your silence, but at the same time, there's going to be a time that's coming up in the next, I'm going to say 3 months, where you're going to have to claim your assertiveness. You will have to take action on what's coming forth. But you'll know exactly how to handle it. You'll know that you have to make sure you assert yourself. When I say assert, what I tell myself, I got to run my mouth. So that's what I'm trying to say, because you do have the courage and the confidence to stand out. But sometimes with certain people, certain aspects, you try to step back, in which we all do that. But right now, what I'm seeing there in the next 3 months, I feel more like probably April. There is going to be something that you're going to have to be very assertive about. So make sure you do that.
Interesting.
Now, Chris,
Uh,
before we get done, I want to do yours. Yours is going to be last. Oh, yes.
So I do have Gene Hudson in line. So
Okay,
yes,
yeah, no, I'm just
she's
saying.
in line. But yeah, Eric Thompson, that'll be interesting.
Okay, so I'm doing Eric. Okay.
Eric Thompson. Why are you shaking your head, Eric? He's just like,
Oh my gosh. All right, so Eric, we have got, let me put these down before I drop them. Okay, so you got the wolf. So this is meaning that you are very connected to the wolf. You do need to pay attention because I do feel that the wolf is going to cross your path in the next month. You could be driving down the road, walking, but there's going to be an incident where the wolf crosses your path. So what does that mean? So for you, it's meaning that it's time for you to reevaluate some things in your life. It's also about you finding your way because I feel like there's something with you and the wolf. It's almost like you're a pact between you and the wolf. And when I say that, I rarely see that in when I'm doing a reading. But when I do see it, it's meaning that your soul, you are very connected to that wolf, and you're trying to find your way in life. But at the same time, you're very proud of who you are, and any challenges that come forth, you're ready to stand and take them on. Remember, for you though, to keep pushing through no matter what you're facing, because your journey, each journey you take in the eyes of the wolf, is a new journey. And that's what's important because you're going to be dealing with at least 3 different things in the next 6 months. So, and that's why the wolf comes into your play, because it's letting you know you are a pathfinder. You will find the way.
interesting. Very interesting.
Okay.
Cheryl.
Cheryl. All right. All right, Cheryl. You got the moose. So the moose is about coming into play for you. So because this is like letting you know to let your mind and your thoughts come together. Sometimes your thoughts will outrace what you're thinking. And so this is just a reminder, reach for the stars, but keep in check on what you're really trying to accomplish. I'm seeing something about make sure you keep grounded on the earth. That's very important. I feel like you're very connected to the earth as far as trees and plants and that kind of thing. But also, it's time for you to listen to the ancient souls that are trying to reach out to you. That means pay attention to your dreams, because there's ancestor spirits that are trying to come through to you and to let you know where you stand. And when I say that, that just means where you are at in your path of life. So you really need to pay attention to your dreams. That's very, very important right now.
Interesting.
Okay. Oh, I'm not even going to try to say that. So.
Chio Rio.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I told you I'm not good at names, Chris. Everybody that follows me, they'll tell you, I'll go, I have no clue. So. This must be for you. No, it's not. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. So you got the frog. So the frog comes into play because it's letting you know to pay attention to past lives. The frog is always about past life. So if you are walking and you see a frog, know that something's going to come about that's going to show you that it's connected to a past life. There are some opportunities that's going to be coming through. And I see that within the next 4 months. There's something about changing into a different position or change. There's something that's going to be changing. And that's in that 4 month span also. But it's a good change because it's going to bring in good fortune and abundance and all of the good stuff. So just pay attention, guys, when you see the frog, because he's always about giving you something to deal with very good vibes that's coming in.
Interesting. We haven't had the frog lately.
No. All right, Rich. All right. Ooh, so Rich, look here. You got the lion. So the lion is about a higher calling. So this is basically what I'm seeing for you, Rich, is that you need to go within, because what you're currently doing, it's pulling you to do something more. And that's where the higher calling's coming in. You do need to let go of the past on certain issues, certain things that happened, and stop blaming yourself. At the same time, you need to reclaim yourself. I'm seeing that you're going to find success if you are able to do that. The line comes about whenever you're trying to go from where you're at to a higher spot in life. And that's exactly, you're in the middle of that. Right now, it's about making the right choices and live your life for you, not for what others think. So.
Very interesting. All right. I don't think we did this, Stacy.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Uh-huh.
All
That's right. She's one of my followers.
Tamara.
Oh, Tamara. Okay, she's one of my followers. Okay, Tamara, I'll give you a card, girl. They know I'm going to be live tonight doing card reading, so. All right. All right, Tamara. Oh my gosh, you got the squirrel. With that, Grizz. Okay, so this is for you, Tamara. This is all about always being prepared. I feel that you are the person that's always prepared no matter what's going on. You are a hard worker, and I'm seeing that at the same time, even though you are experiencing some things that might be hurtful, you are always very cheerful. You're a blessing to everyone, and that's something that you need to realize. But the biggest thing I'm seeing for this is, it's like with the squirrel, don't let life's distractions pull you out and off your course. That's very, very much important. Make a plan for the future, but also live your life for the now. So that's what the biggest message is for you.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I can't wait to do yours.
I'm nervous.
You don't be nervous.
That list is long, ladies. I don't know if we'll be able to get to everybody. I'm trying.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's already 5.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So, as I think there's like 14 left in the
Oh,
50, yeah.
We'll do them again. I'll bring in these cards again, and I'll bring in the past lives. And then we'll see what we can get done then. Oh Lord. But I gotta do
We got
Grizz.
Missy, we got Jean, Penny, Francis, we already got Samantha, we got Dee. Penny's in there twice. Let me take that one out.
Okay.
Nauman, we just did Tamara.
Yeah, we did Tamara.
Take that one out again. Take that one out again. Okay, so I got some duplicates in here. All right, it's a lot better.
Well, what do you want to do?
Oh, I thought I had one on the board. Standing stones. Then
okay.
we'll pull mine.
Okay. Oh gosh, I can't wait. All right, standing stone. Here we go. Hmm. You got the elephant. So when the elephant comes into play, as you see, he is a mighty creature. So this is about greatness. This is about your strength, that you are a leader. You are there for other people. You also, the wisdom that you have. You inspire others. But right now, I feel there's some kind of issue or some kind of problem, something you're dealing with that you're trying to overcome. And that's why the elephant is coming forth to let you know you've got it. You've got to remember your greatness. You've got to remember the natural way of things, because that is what's going to lead you to get through this issue that you're currently facing.
Interesting.
All right, Grizz, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Cannot wait to do yours.
Watch mine be like the lizard or something.
All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. The hawk.
The hawk.
And do you know that's one of my major totem animals?
Really?
My native name is Spirit Hawk.
Interesting.
So the hawk is the main messenger. So you really need to pay attention to this, Grizz. If you see the hawk, whether it's on your phone, actually outside, however you see him, because there will be something coming forth. It's always good. Never think of that it's something that's bad or anything, because it's not. And also this is letting you know you have a greater vision of things. So watch for the signs. This is about you focusing on your priorities. Eliminate any distractions. Don't even go there. Just let those people or things or whatever, just let them go. You have a very bright future. And I'm seeing that, wow. There's something about you and ascending of lights. And I'm not for sure what it means just yet, but I do feel it's like a bigger message is coming for you. And I do feel it's connected to your gifts and the way you're going to start seeing more things. And that's what that means. Okay. So it's about you're going to start seeing. And I'm saying spirit.
Oh, great.
You'll first start seeing lights. That's where the lights come in. And you'll go, what in the world? And then you'll start, after you go through that for probably about a month or so, then you'll start seeing spirit.
I've been alcoholic.
So it's coming. I love it. I do. I love yours.
So ladies and gentlemen, the list was long. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And the ones that we didn't get to, patience for the next show, we'll get you in line.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very interesting because there's a plethora of things that she is able to do and go through. That's why she has all the decks and so forth. It's nice to know. So
right. And let me see this, Chris, before we go.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I offer charmed readings, and a lot of people's never heard of charm readings. But I can demonstrate that. I won't go and do a full charm reading, but I will give out, some charm readings just to let people see what that's like too.
Oh, interesting. That'd be pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. We got our next show lined up.
There we go.
So yeah, so as people want things, I put them in a list. So yeah, because the list got very long, but we'll get to you on the next show.
Yes, we sure will.
Very interesting. So, see spirit. Great.
See spirit. I can't wait.
I got stuff flying around and moving already, and stuff playing through my speakers, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. That was hilarious.
Great. I'm going to have to go get on Amazon, get me some blinders for sleep or something at night.
Oh my gosh. That won't stop them. Then you'll hear them.
Yeah.
So you're not going to escape it.
And they tell me to embrace it, and look what happens. Interesting.
Yes. Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from coast to coast around the world, we'll catch you on the next show. See you tomorrow night. Bye-bye, everybody.
It's a grizzly.
Should we get out of here?
No, we're gonna watch and listen.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, shit, should we run?
No.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, should we run?
Okay. It's a grizzly.
Are you sure it's not a chipmunk? Action. No, get out of here. Action.
It's a grizzly.
I'm out of here.
Huh. Maybe it is a chipmunk. It's a grizzly.
Are we gonna die?
I don't know. We're just going to sit here and listen and watch.
Let's get out of here, maybe.
Fall!